What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Gamer Tech review. Now in this review, I'm going to be taking a look at a power bank by EasyAcc. Now I have reviewed one of these by EasyAcc before, which was a 10,000 mAh power bank, but this one is a 15,600 mAh power bank. The only downside I can see on the back here is it says the outputs are 2.1 amps and 1 amps. A lot of other power banks out there do charge at 2.4, which is slightly faster. Another one which I've reviewed has a 2.4 and a 2.1. So the fact that this has got a 2.1 and a 1 is a little bit, I don't know, disappointing at the minute. However, the sheer capacity of this could make this one more which you would want to have instead of one of the other ones because they're smaller, if you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, this intro is really long. Let's just get it out the box. And here it is in its box in all of its glory, so without further ado, let's just crack it out and have a closer look at it. Now there's the unit there, but I want to go through the accessories that come with it first, and then we'll get to that just afterwards. We have a little user manual, so make it easy to keep running. And then we also have included 2 micro USB cables, one which is longer than the other ones. Now onto the main thing itself. So it is in there, it doesn't have any padding, it's just in the cardboard box with its little bag. And it is quite a weighty item, so I would have thought that padding might have been a good idea for it, but I suppose it's not overly that sensitive. This is the input here, and this is where you're going to be charging the device from. And then on this side we have the LED bulb, which is for the torch, which if I press that, you can see it come on. Then we also have our 2 USB ports here, a 2.1 amp and a 1 amp. I do like the way it lets you know how much power is left in the device though. You've got these 4 little lights at the top here, which come on by pressing that power at the side. Now it does have a nice design, it's quite sleek and stylish. The black on the top and the bottom though, it does seem to leave fingerprints, which is a bit of a shame because I do find myself constantly wiping it, trying to clean them off. That is a little bit of a pain, but to be fair, you know, it's got a nice weight to it and it does feel good, and it's not like something overly massive. Like you can still just, you know, pop this in a bag and you're going to have that power there with you all the time, so that is quite cool. But I guess there's nothing else to do with it apart from just charge it up and then test it out. So what did I think about this external battery? Well, first of all, I must say I was very, very happy with it. Like, it's got a nice design, it's quite weighty, which I think you could say is a good and a bad thing, but it wasn't too heavy that you couldn't pick it up. It was that kind of weighty which makes you feel like there's quality in the build construction and you know it's not going to let you down. But the important thing with these devices, aesthetics aside, is how long it takes to charge, how long it takes to charge your phone, and also how many charges you'll get out of it. So, first of all, to charge the unit itself from 0 to like full, it took roughly 8 hours. Now, that does seem like quite a while, however you've got to remember it has got a 15,600 mAh battery in there, which is very, very big compared to a lot of the other external batteries on the market at the minute, so that is something to bear in mind. Now looking at charging phones up, I tested this with my iPhone 5S and it took roughly 2 hours to charge it from completely flat to 100%. Now to be fair, from a mobile external battery, that's not a bad amount of time to charge it at all. Like, and also if you wanted to, you could use the phone at the same time that you were charging it, so that is cool. However, that was as well from the 2.1 amp charging port on there. There is a 1 amp port on there, and that will charge your phone slower than the 2.1, so just remember, if you are going to be charging 2 phones at the same time, the one in the 1 amp one is going to charge a lot slower than the one in the 2.1. Use the 2.1 amp USB slot. It says on there quite easily that it's on there, so just use that. But how many charges does it give us? Like, that's the most important thing. Like, why would I want to spend my money on this rather than something else? Well, I can confirm to you that this Big Daddy will give you roughly 8 full charges of your phone. Now that is a lot. Like, that's great if you're going to be going away for a week somewhere. You know, you've got enough power and enough energy in here to last you a decent amount of time, and like that's even like, say you didn't even use your whole battery up on that one day, then that could, you know, potentially last you 2 weeks depending on how much that you use your phone. Because say you're abroad or something like that and you haven't got all your data and stuff on, then your battery is gonna last longer in theory, so it would last you longer and charges wise. So yeah, like that's really, really good. I like the fact that there's a light on there too. You've got a little LED light with a light button on the side there, so that's quite cool and handy to use, so you can light things up if you need to. Handy if there's a power outage or something like that. And also the fact that you can charge up via a micro USB cable means you can charge it from your computer, from your wall plug, pretty much anywhere that's got a USB point. So yeah, that's cool. Now if you were looking to buy one of these for yourself, at the minute on Amazon you're looking to pay around £30, and I think that is an absolute bargain for what this will do for you. It's a nice size, it's got tons of chargers in there and doesn't take a huge amount of time to charge up your phone from empty to full as well, so yeah, really, really handy. Although it does have £45 crossed out, so I'm not sure about that because, you know, with Amazon sometimes it has it crossed out and it's not a sale, and sometimes it is a sale. But either way, even at £45, I would recommend it as a purchase just because it does so many charges and will last ages and is a cool design, and yeah, it's just a good product. So thank you, EasyAcc. You guys have done a good job. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this review interesting and you've learned some things. And hey, if you are looking for an external battery, then this is definitely one for you to seriously consider. Now, if you haven't already, do please hit that big red subscribe button. It would be awesome if you did, because then you can join the Gamer Tech family and I'll give you a cuddle or something. And also, if you like watching live streams though, remember that in the description there's the link to my Twitch channel. So just kind of go down a bit, click that, and then click follow over on Twitch, and then we can play some Counter-Strike or some Hearthstone or something like that together in the future. It will be awesome. So either until the next YouTube video or to the next Twitch stream, I shall see you guys later. Stay fresh, get. Now, in order to test this, I ran Battlefield 4 running at 1920 by 1080, so full HD, and had everything on ultra settings. Now, what else is going on? Hearthstone! The new season is here. Last season, I think the highest rank I got to was 15, but I finished on 16 because I was playing a few games and was just generally pants. So for this season, my goal is to hit rank 12.